What's going on, guys? Smith Doggy here, back again with another episode of whatever this is called. Today we're going over some more of your Discord submissions. We're going to be shouting out one of the Twitter users who tweeted us with a hashtag as requested. We've got some Fall Guys background gameplay, and I'm going to be discussing a little bit of my opinions on the game and whether or not I think it's actually got any longevity. But I will catch you guys right after the intro and we'll get straight into it. Roll it, baby! Welcome to whatever this is called, where we talk about stuff over gameplay, mostly gaming, but sometimes other things too. Okay guys, welcome back. So I am back a little earlier than planned. I was going to be on holiday for like a week, but unfortunately they were forecast a really bad storm down where I was on holiday, so we had to come back just to make sure we didn't get stuck down there. So we're back earlier. We're going to try and get a video out every single day for you guys if everything goes to plan. I might miss a day here or there, but back on Monday we will be back to our regular schedule. In the meantime, let's get straight into this, and we're going to start off by shouting out the person who tweeted at us with the hashtag holiday as requested, and that person is at King Mitch TV, who tweeted at me with a hashtag holiday as requested. Now, if you guys want to be shouted out in a future video, all you need to do is tweet at me with the hashtag WTIC. So that is at SmithDoggyTTV space hashtag WTIC for a chance to be shouted out in a future video. So thank you very much for that, King Mitch, and let's get onto your Discord submissions. Starting off with Povile, and he has like 4 questions, but I'm just going to answer one of these to keep it fair. He says, what is your next big goal for streaming? My main goal with streaming right now is just to grow like a core audience, so I'm building up all my socials. It kind of intertwines with everything. I'm trying to build up my Twitter, my Instagram. TikTok is a little bit on the side, but you know, we're still going to push it, and YouTube. Those are the main things to really sort of get the ball rolling with the audience growth. And the main big goal right now with streaming is, of course, Twitch partner, because I think once we have that, we might just be able to go full-time with this, but that is going to be some ways down the road. So thank you very much for that question, Povile. Next, we are moving on to Honor in the Discord, and Honor says, how old were you when you started gaming, and what was the first game you ever played? Now, this is quite a difficult one to answer, because I think somewhere down the line there was probably a video game that I played that I can't even remember. But I think one of the first games I ever remember owning myself and playing was Pokemon Red. Not Fire Red or anything like this, like any of you young'uns might know. Actual original Pokemon Red. It's a fantastic game. It definitely ignited the flame for my love for Pokemon that lasted throughout very much until this day. Still a very big fan of the series now. But yeah, I think Pokemon Red, I absolutely adored it. Unfortunately, that game got stole by some kid on my street. Absolute dickhead! But yeah, Pokemon Red, definitely, and I absolutely loved it as well. Okay, so next we have Invicta7. He says, can you dance, and will you show us, please? Absolutely. Roll it! That's going to do it for all the Discord entries today, guys. Thank you very much to everyone who submitted something. We are going to try and go through more of these because there are quite a few in there, but I'm going to be sort of picking them a lot more. To start off with, I had to pick whatever was in there, but now as the entries are starting to roll in a little bit more, I'm going to be picking them a little bit, you know, getting a bit pickier. So if you guys want to submit anything, make sure you put that in the Twitch/YouTube section on my Discord with the hashtag channel, whatever this is called. Just put your submission in there, and I will see if we can't get round to those on one of the next videos. Thank you very much, everyone. And now for the main topic of this video is Fall Guys. Now, Fall Guys has been absolutely taking the gaming world by storm right now. I'm pretty sure I saw a tweet saying that it's been pulling more viewers than League of Legends, which is absolutely crazy. I think the only game that ever really took League of Legends off the top spot is any game on its new release, or what was it? Fucking Fortnite. That had a good run. But League of Legends has been pretty much dominant for the longest time, and right now Fall Guys is challenging it. I know there's been a lot of hype around Tim the Tatman, who was struggling to get his first ever win. I'm pretty sure as of recording he did that just yesterday. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how the game survives. Now Tim has got that first win, and I know it sounds almost ridiculous to suggest that a game's viewership might dip just because a streamer got a win. However, there were a lot of people who were watching Tim purely just to mock him because he hadn't got a win yet. Now he's done that. Will those viewers still be there when Tim streams Fall Guys? Who knows? Now, Fall Guys were also beefing with Tim back on Twitter. Obviously, it was playful beef, nothing serious. They were just shredding him on Twitter all the time, throwing jokes at him for not managing to win. And also, now that's out the way, I wonder what that's going to do for Fall Guys growth on Twitter. They managed to swing all the way past 1 million followers on Twitter like it was absolutely nothing. Just breeze straight past it, and the game is doing really, really well. And I think it's easy to see why. We have a lot of games out there nowadays that are taken very, very seriously. Everything, all the big games, when you look at like Counter-Strike, Valorant, League of Legends, Dota, all of those very, very competitive games, and now we have Fall Guys come in, which is the complete polar opposite. Now, obviously, some people do still take it seriously, some people getting very, very angry about it. Personally, I managed to, when I play it, just enjoy it. I haven't had any anger with Fall Guys yet. It's all just been fun. But maybe I think that's where some of its success is coming through. It's completely different. It's just for fun. It's just enjoyable, you know. You're playing as these tiny little jelly blobs just running and jumping around the course, and I think that's why it's doing so well. Now, will the game actually last? It's hard to say on paper. I know some people do find it very repetitive. I kind of agree with that. I think it can get very samey. There's no way I could sit here and play it all day, every day, as some people have. But I think if they do the right thing, and they do what some of the big games have been managing to do. You look at the way Fortnite survived for so long, and you look at how Modern Warfare is currently surviving, and that is by constantly pumping the game full of new content. Now, if they manage to do that, and they keep this ball rolling, and they manage to keep the hype up, maybe with new passes, new maps. I don't think they'll ever do. I guess new modes is sort of included in the new maps. The maps are the modes, kind of. But I don't know. I personally don't see any way this game could last beyond a year. When I say last, obviously the game is still going to be there, but whether or not it's still going to be in the spotlight, I very much think 12 months would be its absolute maximum lifespan if everything went, even with new battle passes and even with new content. I personally just don't see any way it could last any longer than that. Maybe I'm wrong, and I hope I am, because like I say, it's a fun game, but I just don't see it. Now, one thing that I do think could really, really, really help drag it out would be if they add a mode where it takes away from the XP. We're not bothered about the XP, we don't care about progressing, but as content creators, as streamers, if we could have private lobbies to just fill up with our community, literally, for people like Tim the Tatman, where he could fill it with 60 of his subscribers or viewers, and people like myself who could fill it with everybody in my chat, and just have custom games where the entire community can get involved at once. I think that would do absolute wonders for this game. And I really hope that's something. I personally haven't followed Fall Guys too closely, so I don't know if they have announced something like that, or if they even plan on it, or if they've even thought of it. But that, for me, is something that I think could really, really make this game go the length. Let me know what you guys think of that idea in the comments below. Could you guys see any problems with that? Would you guys like to see it? Or do you think that'd just be a complete waste of time? Now, obviously, this is something that I've only thought of briefly. It's just, you know, I was like, hey, this would be cool if I could get my entire community in here and we could all play at the same time. So I've not gone into too much thought about it, but I think that could really, really help with this game. I think that could really help it go the distance. Maybe even increasing the customization, something like that. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think. Now, let's just get on to sort of content and things in the meantime, what I'm planning on doing with my channel and stuff. Over the next few days / weeks, whatever, I'm going to be really making a hard push for Twitter and YouTube growth. Instagram will just kind of happen as and when it happens. It's definitely not my main focal point. Yeah, so if you guys could turn notifications on for those. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Make sure you leave a like and a comment if you haven't already. Subscribe also. Why have you not subscribed yet? Click the subscribe button. And remember, guys, as always,